Hello everybody and welcome to 263Bs. I'm son of one. It's been a little while since I've been able to get into these hives because of an incident I had fighting a table saw. I still have stitches in my hand, but we have that covered with some gloves. And I'm coming to check to see, well, I need to put a new roof on this house. But these girls here, see if they finally decided they were going to do right and make themselves another mother. If not, then I'm gonna have to find some eggs, which I can probably pull from Miss May 3 over here. Or it could be May 2, I can't remember which yet anymore. It was from the May Colony series. Oh, come on. Have a zipper problem today. Don't know if they're going to be nasty or not. They haven't been too ruckus, but I'm taking my chances today and covering up a bit. They haven't even started working up here in the top. I guess because they don't have a mother yet. Their mother is gone. So we are going to set this one down. See what we got going in the bottom down here. So we're going to take a look down here. Sorry about that, guys, on and off video here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got stores. Well, they're pulling it out and putting some pollen away. We got some nectar and pollen here. Girls are doing pretty good, keeping themselves going. Let's see if we can find us a queen cell in here. Hopefully they got a queen cell going. One girl's gotta move a little bit. Let Daddy see what you got going. And I think that's what's left of the old brood. We don't have anything new being laid. That's what's left of the old brood. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take away this little bird comb. Y'all really don't need that. Still got some bees keeping them going. Okay. So we are doing fair. Last time I was looking at them, they tried jumping at me after I got to the third frame. So they told me that they were queenless at the time. We still got brood going here. There's some wild comb still. Got some drones. Don't have any new cells. Mama laid up 3 frames for them last time. They finished covering these girls. Some of them still larvae are still going. I don't see any new eggs. I may be wrong. They may have a mother in here. I don't know. But they were awfully jumpy last time. So maybe they balled their mama. They seem to be a little calm. And somebody's laying, so we do have a mother in here somewhere. Okay. Maybe they were just a little jumpy. They haven't moved into the top though. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they ain't moved to the top. They got them. I thought they rolled the mother, but I guess I'm wrong. There's some mother been in here at least a day or so ago. They want to build off of this one. It's got wax on it. And we got another intruder here. Dead now. I'll let them remove her. But they're doing all right. I don't see why they ain't moved up into the top yet. They got 3 frames of brood. And they got some more new eggs. So we're on a forward track. Sorry about the plane. I live near an airport. So we are still on a good track here. Just that they haven't decided to work this yet. You know, I was making some nukes. I mistakenly made a 6 frame on top of 5 frame. All right, guys. So that's that one. And let's see if we can get this thing lined up. We got coverage. All right, we're doing good there. And it looks like my smoker decided it wanted to go to sleep on me. All right, so I'm gonna change camera angles here for you guys, and we'll move on to the bigger colony, see what they're doing. Because last time I put a super on top, and they have a couple storybook frames in there. Let's see what we got going. Well, I don't have to go restart. I just had to repuff. So we're doing pretty good here. Okay, girls. Let's see what we're going to do here for you. All right. Then start occupying the top. See if we got a queen up there. No. No queen. They haven't been pulling all of these yet. So, and I'm wondering if the excluder's got a little bit to do with that. Because I had put an excluder in the middle to keep the queen out. I wonder if I take and remove that, if we will get a better pull. All right. The girls are looking like they're working on something. All right. Now this is one of my storybooks coming up here. And they decided that they were going to pull the storybook side first and start filling it with honey. And pretty interesting little setup there. I'm gonna have to give me a couple good pieces, hopefully, of some cut comb out of that. I'm gonna start pulling this side pretty good over into the girls are working it, taking their time, but they're working it. This was one of my very first frames I ever had. That was given to me by a wiregrass beekeeper named Steve Loveland, excuse me. And they have completely filled. I use this for a swarm trap. Finally got it back from the queen, the original queen May. She loved this thing, and now they're using it to fill up for honey, and they have that sucker jam packed. You do 5 pounds at least in there. This is my second storyboard, and they have done the same thing. They worked out their own end. They went to draw their own comb first. And Lord have mercy. Honeycomb's bigger on that than on the frame side, foundation side. I mean, these girls are doing it. Yeah, they're starting to work it and cool it, my super. Hopefully we'll get some early season honey. Definitely gonna get the comb honey first. It looks like on these girls. All right. So, first layer down. I think I'm gonna take the queen excluder off. I don't think I'm gonna need the queen excluder. But it also depends on what I find on the bottom though too. That's the other factor. Now if they have a loaded brood chamber in the bottom, then I may still keep it on there. Just keep mama down. Last time I was in here, I took out some frames. Ended up making a split in the backyard, and left it in the backyard. And see if I haven't seen if they made a queen yet or not. All right, so we know, well, I say I know, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we got no queen in here on the top. There's no guarantee with these queen excluders that I've been hearing lately. In my bottom chamber, the bottom chamber is actually pretty packed here. These girls have been doing a good job. I don't take it from them one bit. They're not like defensive as they were before. They were nasty for a little while. And it could have been because of the dearth, and I was misreading it, thinking they had no queen. And then we got this crap. Wonky comb. So they're drawing it, they want to go and draw it this way. These are my wonky turds. Their mama did the same thing. The founding mother, May. So, I mean, it shouldn't surprise me they wonky build every now and again. And I think it had a lot to do with this frame, this foundation. Some cheap ass foundation. Anything is Pureco or the prime stuff, they actually do pretty good on. And this is full of honey. Oh, Lord, it's full of honey. And stores. These girls are doing good. He's not capped this other side. And then right into a frame of brood. Try and keep them honest. Of course, I'm choking myself out. Choking myself out. These are my May girls. And that box over there is a May girl too. A pretty good sized bit of brood. Pretty good sized brood. Stores. I had to pull some stuff out because they were getting too many stores down here. So I pulled out some brood, gave them some new comb, a new foundation, so that we can see what they'll do with it. And I sort of checkerboarded it in between the brood. And we still got a good bit of brood in here. Varying stages of larvae. All varying stages of larvae and brood. And most of the openings we have in there are brood. Start backfilling a little bit of honey. But that's why I gave them that box for up top to see if they would fill it up. And they're taking their time with it. I guess they feel they don't need to move it up yet. And maybe if I remove this is a new frame. And they went and started filling it with nectar. In with mama's eggs on the other side. Alright. So I got brood on that frame with food. Brood and food. Come on, girls. Help me out here. Help me out. What we got going here? Mama been laying. We still got varying forms of brood in here. There goes Mama right there. She cutting through to the other side. Walking through. She don't like the sunlight. This is a pretty good Mama. A nice caramel black butt. She's a good girl. Not marked yet. Which I forgot to bring. She's looking for a place to lay. So she's on that frame. So I'll put her back in here nice and safe. See what Mama's done with these frames here. Filled with eggs and larvae. This is a new frame. All full both sides. All right. I went and called out to the corners, but it's full frame. She's been laying. Look at that slab of brood. These girls, this girl knows how to do it. They sort of backfill, that's why it looks sort of shotgunny, but she does make a damn good pattern. Food around the outside, got some going through the middle, some pollen. Feel good. I got to see the queen in this box today. Hadn't seen her for a while. Let's see what this pure coat frame holds for us. Another slab of brood. Eggs, larvae, full. except for the corners. Okay, you got a clean cell. It's not charged, so Mama ain't having plans going anywhere. So Mama ain't got no plans. She plans on continue paying rent here. All right. And this is full of honey, pollen. Looks like they're starting to cap over. And they're drawing the outside frame, outside edge. So, we're looking pretty good. The numbers are up. And they're not liking me right now. I just dropped that. Let me give me some room stabilizer, some perfume. Give me some perfume here. Put a little bit on me. We're doing pretty good. We're on the right side. Right side of this inspection. I'm going to close it up. And I think I'm taking the clean excluder with me. So, I don't think we're going to need the clean excluder. Mama's in here somewhere, so I got to be careful closing them up. I got one agitator. Buzzing the tower. They're through with me. That's fine. I'm through. I'm through. I'm closing up. I'm closing up. And protect the tower. Get some perfume on the tower. Mood stabilizer. Alright. Plenty of brew, plenty of food. These girls are looking good. And if I move this excluder, Mama's got plenty of room to lay down downstairs. So we are looking good in this hive. Let's hope that they think they're doing good enough that they can go and feed me some honey this year. The girls acting up. And the girls with the frames. And I want to line up. Alright. So there we go. We're doing pretty good with these girls. Alright, so let me see. We'll get these girls off of here. Queen excluder is coming out. I'll take the queen excluder out. Bring these girls back home. They're on top. This was a super I made. Let's see if we can get some more numbers up top now that we made a change. Made this super before I had my failing making new frames. Took out my thumb for a little while. Got 7 stitches in it. I'm recovering. That happened what was it, Saturday of last week. So I hadn't been in the bottom boxes on some of these boxes for a little bit. Give them time to recuperate for some of the idiotic stuff I try to pull sometimes. You know how we all are. We're going to try to experiment. So let me take this stuff. We'll head back through the back, go through the carport here, and we're going to go and take a look at the hives in the Holly Hive. Check on those queen cells. I think they end up being, I end up killing them. The ones I left on the frames had hatched and have already probably returned by now. I'm pretty sure they've returned. Just give me a moment here as I stop and drop off my bird comb scraps. I'm headed to the backyard. Oops. Excuse me, guys. As we go for a little ride. Slow ride. Can't go any further. I don't want to hit. And here we go to the backyard. You fire right into the sun. Probably got you guys blinded. But we're working this. Whoop, back here. Going back by my wild blackbirds. All right. So this cloak board, I wouldn't call it a failure. It helped me get some cells earlier to be able to break off and help some queenless hives. But what I tried to do was put some cells into some roller cages. See what I could do about raising them. Raising a couple of them on my own, probably have a couple more splits. Well, that didn't seem to pan out. I haven't been in the bottom box here for a couple weeks. But let me pull some of this out. They've been pulling and storing some honey, which is good. The girls are working it up here, doing some storage. Then again, I may be surprised and open this up and find a queen or two that have been hatched. But it's been over 10 days. And what we have here, a failure to queenicate. These cells did not mature like I had hoped. So what I'm going to do is remove these girls. Probably go take a look at them with take an X-Acto knife, take a look, see what we got. How far along they were in development. Might be a secondary video. Granted, I'm sorry this one's gonna be long, but I thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being, if you're new, I thank you for coming. All right, we got all these cells just about have hatched, which means these girls here are probably going to end up graduating here soon, becoming foragers. Got some drones still rolling around up here, trying to milk off of these girls who were on those frames. All right. So when we found out, I wouldn't call it a complete failure. I've learned that I'm learning that I probably was a little too rough when I placed those cells. That these girls need a little more attention and a little bit better care than I had given them. Let's see what I can do about trying to make this a 9 frame up here. So I'm going to make this a 9 framer. Give them a little bit of room to pull. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna end up with cross comb. But we will see. I'll come back next week, see if they pulled anything, if they've gotten it fatter. Well, I don't know. But I think what I'm gonna do is pull the bottom clipboard off, which is actually a queen excluder as well. See if I can get them girls start moving up. I don't know how a stick got in here. They propolized the crap out of it. Okay. Okay. I'll put that down there right there. I'm gonna actually minute check before I go start throwing it on the ground. Look at babies on there. Babies walking. Itty bitty baby. Let's see what we got going in the bottom house. See what we got going in the bottom house. Come on, girl, get out of there. Alright. They've not pulled this yet. Pulled that side, this side here, but they've not pulled the back side. And this is all honey. All honey. Oh. Probably a good 10, 15 pounds what it feels like. Well, honey, and we got some pollen in there. These girls are stocking it, but they need to bring it to the top. Maybe I get the, maybe they'll get the message once I take the queen excluder off. They need to go in the top box. Sheet of brood. That's a wonderful mama. She got that thing filled up. Holly is a darn good girl. Look at this. That is a beautiful frame. Probably one of the best ones I've seen. Out of my own house, that is. This girl will lay a slab from corner to corner without any provisions on the frame. And this is my second deep she's up in, and she's laid this back up. It could be another full slab, and she's laid all that up. My baby, she's a miracle worker. This is the girl I caught in mid-October last year. She was hanging on my tree. Same queen. Which means she was an after solstice mated queen. And man, she has just relayed everything that she's got brood on as it hatches. And so this is going to need a third tier on it anyways, regardless of what I think. These girls, they're a double brood chamber. This is all food, all nectar and packed pollen, all nectar, starting to cap. This is all nectar, starting to cap. Just starting to pull. So we are looking at pretty full chambers up here. I'm gonna put that back there. I don't know if they like that or not. Hear a little sound going on. Say, what are you doing to my house? Let me put this over here, off to the side, so I can set this chamber on top of that chamber. This is part of my plug board. Let me get it out today. So, oh, and that thing's probably 80 pounds, if not more. That's a pretty heavy box. Now these girls here, the bottom should be pretty ruckus. Should be pulled out pretty good. Maybe not out of the edge, but we will see. I don't think they got it all out here for some reason. And they're pulling on it. They're not filled it, but they're pulling on it. These girls here pulling on this one. Storing or capping on this one. Look how dang stick got in here. Hey, Chloe. She won't come near us. She done got bit by a bee, so she don't like it. She knows about these girls. All right, we're pulling on this one. Storing pollen and nectar in this one. I'm just coming in here to see what's going on because I hadn't been into these girls for a while. You know, full deep dive. Full brood, full frame of brood, larvae in all stages. Fairly new. Same on the opposite side. Mama's just blowing up. I just can't wait for a heavy nectar flow to come so these girls kick in. Looks like I might have to do some splits for long off of her. Alright, we got a full sheet of brood on this side. Same on the others. They backfilled a little bit. Mama was a little slow. She probably was up top when they did it. These are my special girls. Oh, I squished one. Dang it. Hate that I did it. Yeah, Mama ain't been back in here, so I think Mama's laying in the middle. It's sort of looking like it. They're huddled around up there. This is full, refilled, all stages of eggs and larvae. Now Holly Holly got them all beat. Holly's a little tiger stripe. And this is nectar and pollen on this frame. And they're just starting to pull this one, but the one beside it, they got pulled more. I think probably what it was, I had slipped some extra frames in here before when I pulled some brood, because it's not burned. I was in a hurry and I didn't scorch them. I normally scorch my equipment. This is pollen, and there's all nectar there. There's pollen and nectar here. Nothing on the next frame yet. Nothing on this next frame that I could tell. Let me see. And that's probably just extra frame I threw in there when I took some brood to make queens. This is drawn, and they just put nectar in it. Drawn all the way out to the side. Okay. All right, girls. I don't think it's gonna matter where I stick this frame. I moved and scooted them down some. So these girls are in great shape. Now I went through it pretty quick, so I may have, if they had a cell in there, queen cell, I didn't see it, but they've got plenty of room. Oh, and there goes 80 or 90 pounds, it feels like. Okay, stage 2. Then we go to stage 3. With no queen excluder, or buck board. I call it a buck board, but it's these girls. And we have my remains. This is my cloak board. It's not actually my buck board, it's my cloak board. But they're not gonna be happy with me. So I move my cloak board back up under the shelter. So I need some more queens. And then we'll take a look and see what we got. Here we had. Let me check something here. My burner's still going. Let me see where my camera's angled at. Will you be able to see this? Yes, those are feeders, but there's nothing in them but water right now. See what these girls have got. Their mama's coming back with wet flying. Woo! The number popped up. We got 3 on these 3 frames on this. 5. Look like they're trying to pick wax or actually trying to build. I don't know which. Move over here a little bit so. Okay. We got some queen cells. Nothing charged, they polishing on it. We got a bunch of nectar up in here. It's probably from all the brood I had stuck in here. It's highly all hatched. Some of it's still hatching, but I don't see any eggs yet. So Miss Queenie may not have them. flown yet. Been a good week. We have had quite a bit of rain off and on, so it's possible she may not have made her flight yet. I remember seeing her in here. This is all nectar, dry cell. And then they pulled some more, and another queen cell, but nothing on it. So mama ain't come back mated yet. I hope she came back. I don't see her. But that was also a quick look through, run through to see what we had. And if you notice, I'm losing daylight slowly here, because I'm here about 6:30 out here. Probably got another hour of light, 35 minutes to hour light. All right, so that's that girl. She's not come back. She's not laying yet. So let's see what we got going over here in another one of May's girls. That's a Holly girl there. That's a May girl over there. Let's see what we got. Okay. Now I remember seeing a girl running in here. And they've popularized all the way out. I'm starting to pull a little bit on that frame. Sure about the stage we were last time. Some pulled on frame, so a little bit of nectar in there. They got a hum going, so I don't know. Maybe they lost their queen. We got nectar going. Oh, this is full of pollen and nectar in here. Chewed out cells. Alright. Pollen and nectar. Heavy pollen and nectar. Alright, it looks like we're about to the end of the brood that I added to them. No new cells. Here, girls are hatching. Right at the bottom, new girls are emerging. I don't see any. I may have to force some hands here. Probably make another queen. It looks like. Try to, anyways. It puts me another 30 days out. Yes, let's eat up cells there. Queen May and I have flown yet. The last of the girls in the were coming out over here. Empty queen cell there. The girls love to practice, it looks like. So, got pulled. I'm starting to fill. Starting to pull. Nothing going on there. So there may be a version clean that I didn't see in here. Gone to fly yet. And next week, here's 10, 20, probably next week she should be laying, hopefully, if I'm thinking right. This one and that one should be laying next week. Okay. Let's see what we got going over here. All right. We'll see my next one, and this one sure is nothing more than a split. I'm looking for them to see if they made a queen cell yet. Gave them 2 broods and a food. Yeah, we gave them 2 broods and a food. So let's see what we came back with. All right, now they made a cell. Not cold yet. They got purplized. This was the food. It's still going wonky on that crap. It should be alright for right now. And we have eggs still. So I gave a bunch of eggs. So the eggs and larvae are going. Okay. We got a larva going in that queen cup. There's 1 queen cup. We're capping all that. Come on, girls. I figured you'd have more than 1. Unless you're that sure of yourself. A bunch of brood. All different stages of larvae. I still got a chance, maybe. Some eggs still there. Alright, these are about gone, hatched out. Alright, so we got one queen cup. That they're sure about. They must be positive that they only need 1. So we'll see what they go with that. And I hope it's going pretty good for them. We'll go pretty good for them. So today we've gone a quick run. Well, I say quick run, an hour with 6 hives. An hour through 6 hives. And technically it looks like we got 2 queenless back here in the back. And we have well, 3 queenless. 3 queenless back here. And 3 queen right. So I'm gonna try to do better with this, guys. Any suggestions, leave a comment. If you like it, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And hit that bell for notifications when I do videos and lives. Thanks to everybody that returns to watch my videos. And for those who have not, please come back again. And as I'll tell you every time, be good, behave, and be Hive. Until next time.